Jodha Akbar.
I'll give the three of you a month to make up your minds. For the next month, you will look into your hearts and think about this matter. At the end, whoever you want to get married to, I will allow you to get married to them. I get the feeling that some of you are upset with this. And while none of you can sway my decision, I would still like to know, what do all of you think about my decision? Please speak openly.
Your Highness, we are not upset with your decision, but I do have to say that what has happened with the maids today happens very often. I have a lot of respect for Queen Ruqayya, but the problem with her is she keeps on hurting us.
This isn't just about the maids. We can all agree that Queen Ruqayya doesn't treat any of the other queens properly. And as per the law you made, there is no queen who is allowed to treat any of the other queens badly or with disrespect.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. You've given responsibility of the woman's quarter to Queen Ruqayya only. And in order for her to do the job you've given her, she has to be strict. It's very important.
I agree with what the minister said. It's the responsibility of Queen Ruqayya to make sure that everything runs smoothly and that no one should have any problems.
Sir, Queen Ruqayya's behavior has been the cause of our problems many, many times. Yes, she treats the rest of the queens as if they are just like her maids.
What are you trying to say? That my decision to give Queen Ruqayya this job was wrong?
I would like to know if anybody would like to take over my duties. Who is brave enough?
I would also like to know, if you don't want it to be Queen Ruqayya, then who will run the women's quarters? Please tell me, who is ready to take over and take on the responsibilities of the job?
Your Highness, Queen Jodha.
Yes, Your Highness. She's capable and kind-hearted, and she has a clear understanding of emotions.
No. I'm very sorry, but I know I'm not capable of running the women's quarters. Not only do I not know any of the rules, but I have no experience in running things.
Emperor, if everyone would rather have Queen Jodha running the quarters, I don't have an objection.
No, Queen Ruqayya, I have told you this before. The person most suited to taking responsibility would be you.
All right, I'll give you until tomorrow. I want all of you to think about this and discuss it amongst yourselves and then tell me who you want to take over. If you don't come to a decision, then I won't hear any complaints.
If we had just spoken about this amongst ourselves, there wouldn't have been a problem. The way Queen Ruqayya loses her temper isn't right. It's horrible. But it's a good thing that Queen Jodha behaved maturely.
You're right about that, Your Highness. If it had been any other queen but Queen Jodha, I think she would have jumped at the chance to take over. And in that case, Queen Ruqayya would have started a storm. The decision Queen Jodha made was quite a good one.
Yes, but I don't think anyone can deny the fact that overall Queen Ruqayya was running things quite nicely.
Queen Salima, you're very quiet. What do you think about all of this?
Everybody has a different opinion, Mother. But these quarters are a place for women and emotions are very important to women. In order to make decisions in a situation like this, it's very important for the leader to understand people's emotions. Queen Jodha doesn't have as much experience as Queen Ruqayya, and she doesn't know as much about the Mughal culture either. But she has a good understanding of emotions, and she's very good at deciding what's right and what is wrong, Mother. The quarters are not an empire where you always have to think with your brain and your force, or the heart. Queen Ruqayya is my sister, Mother. But I have noticed that most of the decisions she makes are about gaining more power. That might be the reason Queen Jodha's name was said today. And I am certain that if Queen Jodha agrees to do this, then she will be able to do a much better job than Queen Ruqayya ever has.
That's excellent. You always think such keen thoughts, Queen Salima.
So Queen Salima wants Queen Jodha to take over. This news is sure to get me a reward. I'm going to have to go and tell Queen Ruqayya about this.
Namaste, Your Highness.
Please come, Queen Jodha. This whole argument about the women's quarters has given me a headache, so I thought I'd get a massage. Sit down.
No. I'm happy to stand.
Leave us. Surprising, Queen Jodha will say one thing and then always do the opposite.
What did you say?
Oh, well, what I said was that I want to know what brings you here.
I came so that I could thank you. I like the way you resolved the fight that Aziza and Rukhsar were having. It was very impressive.
I'm just glad that there is one thing that you think that I am good at doing.
Emperor, there's something I want to talk about.
Can we talk later, Queen Jodha? Because right now I have a terrible headache. If you gave me a head massage then, it might be easier to listen.
But didn't the maid who left just finish massaging your head?
Yes, but she doesn't have the magic in her hands that you have in yours, Queen Jodha. Look, Queen Jodha, my headache is only getting worse.
You know what is interesting? You only ever hear yes when I say no. And I haven't heard about anybody else with that problem.
I saw it.
So what? What is it?
The way that all of the queens and all of the maids were talking about you earlier. It's obvious that you are beginning to understand them and that they are beginning to understand you. They clearly have hope in you. But there is a bit of advice I have for you. I think you have to make it very clear to all of them that you are not going to take this position. Because if you keep quiet, it will only get their hopes up, and when you break their hearts, they'll be very hurt. Why take them on a journey with no destination? If you shatter their hopes, you are going to disappoint them. Queen Jodha, you did the right thing by refusing to stand against Queen Ruqayya. And anyway, who would be able to do a better job than Queen Ruqayya? Don't you feel the same way?
I don't agree. I would also be able to do it. I just don't want to deal with any of these problems. And anyway, Queen Ruqayya has already been doing it for a long time.
That is right, Queen Jodha. Queen Ruqayya has been in charge for a very long time. And all of these poor queens think that you are going to be their savior. And Queen Jodha, I know that you wouldn't make a mistake like that, would you, Queen Jodha? I will say that you are mature, but running the women's quarters is something very different.
I'm going to go now.
Where are you going, Queen Jodha? You haven't said what you wanted to say, and my head is still in a lot of pain.
I think that what you need is very good sleep. I don't think that a massage will help you. Go and get some rest, and you will be all right. I'll leave. Namaste.
Good night to you, Queen Jodha. I hope that you sleep well. Because from tomorrow, you will be busy. You'll have a lot of work to do, Queen Jodha.
Queen Salima? I need to talk to you about something.
Queen Ruqayya, at this hour? What's wrong?
I have been attacked. I've been betrayed by the people I trusted. You know that I've always managed this place without anybody saying anything. But today, suddenly, people know how to talk. I've been in charge of this place for years. And what really surprises me? The person I thought loved me has left me to fight for myself.
I am sorry, Queen Ruqayya. I regret that you had to go through this.
Regret. There is so much regret. I had never seen this side of you until today. You will tell the thief to steal and the guard to be vigilant? Huh? What do you think? Do you really think I don't know what's going on in your mind? Do you also think that Queen Jodha is better than me? No. No one is better than Ruqayya. Not Jodha, nor Salima.
Queen Ruqayya, it looks like you have forgotten the etiquette of the Mughal culture tonight. Have you stopped respecting everybody? That's what it looks like to me.
Oh. So now you'll teach me about etiquette and manners.
Of course. If you break the rules of etiquette, then I am going to show you what the punishment is.
You are the one who has crossed the line. You made me look inferior in front of everybody. You made people question the way I run the quarter. You have insulted the Chief Queen today.
I am also able to raise my voice, Queen Ruqayya. But simply raising your voice doesn't change the truth, does it? While you might be the Chief Queen, it doesn't change the fact that I'm your older sister. And it does seem to me that while you've been running the quarter, you may have forgotten the right way to talk to your elders.
Oh, so now you're saying—
I have not finished speaking yet, Queen Ruqayya. I think that what happened to you earlier today isn't the fault of Queen Jodha or those two maids. It's your behavior and your attitude that is responsible for it. Queen Ruqayya, I think that if you don't change your attitude and the way you treat people soon, you are going to lose respect. Nobody will tolerate you anymore. Of this, I am quite sure.
Do you think that by talking about her, Queen Jodha's status is going to improve?
Yes, I am giving her my support. Because I think she has a better understanding of emotions than you are ever going to, Queen Ruqayya. And I am not scared of admitting that in front of anyone. Not in front of you or in front of the Emperor. Queen Ruqayya, I am your older sister, and when a younger sister makes a mistake, it's in her sister's right to stop her. Queen Ruqayya, I think that because you constantly say the Emperor is heartless, you have lost your own sense of empathy, Queen Ruqayya. Now listen to me and get some rest. You need to wake your heart up again and ask yourself why everybody has turned against you and why nobody wants you to hold this position. It's possible your heart gives you the answer. Now, if you don't mind, I have to finish my writing. Excuse me. Salam alaikum.
So now you come to my bedroom when I'm not in a good mood.
Not in a good mood? Ruqayya, I thought that it might make you very happy to know that Queen Jodha has refused to take up responsibility of the quarters.
Queen Jodha may have refused the job, but there are a lot of people who support her and don't support me.
Really? Please tell me who other than my mother has decided to take Queen Jodha's side.
Your second favorite queen, Salima Sultan.
I see.
And I want you to be clear with me. Have you taken my side, or do you support Queen Jodha?
Queen Ruqayya, I am the one who dispenses justice, so I cannot take sides. But if I had already told you that Queen Jodha has refused to take the job, then why are you getting so worried?
Of course. She doesn't have the courage to try and stand up to me.
Yes, but now she is getting stronger, Queen Ruqayya. All of the queens and the maids in the quarters have started liking her, and I am surprised to see that all of them have decided to stand against you, Queen Ruqayya.
Jalal, are you sympathizing with me or with her?
I am not standing against you. I'm just figuring out what you're both thinking. I am very surprised to see that even though you have all the power and control, you are still worrying about what will happen while Queen Jodha, who has no control or any power, still seems to be very happy. She seems to be very calm. Well, now we just have to see if Queen Jodha is going to change her mind and stand against you in this or not.
If it's Queen Jodha or someone else, 5 days. Just 5 days, Jalal. Give her a chance to run these quarters. If she does it, then I will happily give the title away forever.
What is it about you, woman Queen Ruqayya? I struggle to understand your nature. But I will admit that I am enjoying watching this tug of war. I'd like to see who will win. But now, I would like to give you some advice. Never underestimate your enemy, especially if that enemy is Queen Jodha. Be very careful, because she is well of talent. You would never even notice it when she takes the upper hand. Now I am going to leave.
Nor do we find such peace and satisfaction in a temple. It has a purity. It brings so much peace, doesn't it?
Yes, that is true. That is because strength rules it.
Water. 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 Please give us some water. Water. Are you all right?
Yes.
I'm sorry to do this, Your Highness, but it's not right for you to go to the servants.
All right. I will not go. But then you have to give them this water.
I'm afraid I cannot do that. I've been ordered to take these slaves and put them in prison and then go ahead and sell them.
Are they some kind of a livestock? They are people. What gives you the right to sell them? Are you brave enough to stop a queen of the emperor? Water, 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 water. Oh.
May God always keep you healthy.
You have given water to the thirsty. I pray that you are always going to be happy.
I hope that life is kind to you.
I've been hungry for 3 days. I haven't had anything to eat. Please, please give me some food.
Listen, I don't know where you are taking them, but please give them some food first. They're all hungry, and I am giving you an order right now.
We will follow your orders. Let's go.
Jodha, we should go now. If the Emperor ever finds out that you've spoken to the slaves, he will not be very happy.
What's wrong, Your Majesty? Is there any problem?
No, it's all fine. Now please lift it up. Please tell me your name.
Babu.
And how did you get in here?
They were going to try and turn me into a slave. I ran away.
And what happened to your parents?
They have sold my mummy to a merchant. And he said that he would buy her, but he did not want to buy me. Please don't tell anybody about this, or they'll take me away and try to sell me. I want to go to my mummy.
But listen, Jodha, we cannot let him live here. It is against the rules of this place.
But what about the rule of humanity, Morty? This child is a homeless orphan. His mother was taken from him. How am I supposed to leave him alone? Until I find out what happened to his mother, or I make proper arrangements for him to live somewhere, I can't leave him alone.
Well, all right then. You can tell Her Highness, or maybe a general about the situation, so that you don't have any problems in the future.
Oh my, he's a very sweet child. Why is he here?
It's just who Queen Jodha is. A group of slaves was being led by, and she couldn't bear it, so she decided to bring him here.
Have a look at this child. He's so innocent. He is hungry and he was separated from his mother. How could I leave him alone in these circumstances?
That is the reason, Queen Jodha, that we all want you to run the women's quarters. You have a heart, and you have empathy. It is important to you.
Oh no, Queen Ruksar. I do not want to start running this place. I could never handle that.
You don't want to spoil your relationship with Queen Rukaya, is that it?
That is not the case. But we can't point a finger at the work done by her for years only because of one thing, can we?
Years of hard work? Oh no, Queen Jodha. I wish you could see what has been happening here for the last few years. I have a request. If you will allow me to, could I possibly take you away for a little bit? You need to see something.
Let's go. Where are you taking me?
To show you a side of this place that I know for sure you have never seen before.
Get away from here! There's a lot of work to do! And you too! And you too, didn't you hear me? Salam, Your Majesty.
Do you see? This place is filled with women like that. They aren't lacking any of their basic needs. But their lives don't belong to them. They are always being reminded that they are slaves, that they are not people. Even when they're sick, they are forced to go to work. And if they make a mistake, they are severely punished.
Does Queen Rukaya not know about what's happening here?
Of course she does. But who cares about them? They are nothing but slaves. As for the maids, some of them come as prizes from war, and some are bought like animals. They spend their lives living within these walls. And I have no idea how many of them had to leave their newborn babies behind. And they are never going to be able to see those babies again. And their children? They are orphans even though they have mothers. What happens to them? They are taken to be sold on the slave market.
I don't understand any of this. I have been living here for such a long time and I had no idea that this was happening.
We only want one thing, Queen Jodha. Every queen wants you to take over.
Listen, I respect the way that all of you feel, but there's no way I'll be able to do this.
But if you refuse to take this position here today, then Queen Rukaya will only become more confident. If that happens, then nobody will be able to ask the Emperor for anything. Look, Queen Jodha, the people you'll feel sorry for today, please do something for them. Or if you don't, you cannot feel sorry for them again.